was Malik Basentali, and the platoon commander of the 5K men, to make myself a brand ambassador. Wow.
With all you said, Honorable, we are glad, and I think the team is happy too that we've come to a partnership like this. And I promise you that we're really gonna, open up to you and show you, everything necessary. Just being transparent to the business so you understand that this is an artist who has become a tech guy. Because
the matter job hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey, aye.
It is a World Shaxi Day, and I'm sure anybody who is part of the big family or the fastest growing family is very happy, extremely happy about the partnership or the latest marriage between the company and the Youth Employment Agency's office. Because at this time, something big is about to happen. And of course, so many things have been said. But I am here to give you a breakdown of some of the good things or all you need to know about this particular beautiful partnership between the Youth Employment Agency's office, spearheaded by the CEO, Honorable Malik Basintali, and of course Shaxi, who also is owned by Mr. Charles Ni Ama Mensah, aka Shatta Wale. Well, my name is Roland Amati. This is live on Roland Report. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe and of course share your views in the comment section. If today is your first time, anytime we have a discussion on this particular platform and you have a say, the comment section is designed for you. Let me say big ups to you wherever you are, and big ups to Officer Desert for holding me down. Let's go straight into the conversation. So today, Friday on the 30th of May, the Shaxi team was invited by the CEO of the Youth Employment Agency, that is the YEA, Mr. Malik Basintali, and of course, before that, he had already given an open invitation to the CEO of Shaxi, that is Shatta Wale, via the internet or on X. And on today, May 30, the team decided to pay the courtesy call to go and listen to what the big office has to say. And when we got there, it was a very beautiful atmosphere. The team received us good. It was a very beautiful atmosphere, like I said. And of course, our CEO also came, and just as planned, they were there to have a meeting. And during that particular meeting, that was when we presented the Office of the Youth Employment Agency, requested to know what we do. And of course, I know they've run their background checks and all. But just to also know what they are getting themselves into, we also presented what Shaxi is about, how well we've been doing in keeping the unemployment rate down in our own way. And yes, they saw it aligns with the vision of the current government to know, or with that particular aim of how they would want to reduce the unemployment rate and of course find something meaningful for the Ghanaian community. And as such, since these two visions aligned, that was when Honorable Malik Basintali decided to also throw this particular beautiful partnership or marriage to members of the press that were also gathered on the night, or on the day, sorry. On that day, we had the CEO, which is Mr. Charles Ni Ama Mensah, CEO for Shaxi, and also the CEO for the Youth Employment Agency, Mr. Basintali, among other executives from both sides that were present, including managers and directors in the boardroom, as well as members of the press. That was when Honorable Malik Basintali relayed some stringent messages to the people gathered on the day. Some of the things that he promised or that are going to come out of this particular partnership, one has to do with the vehicular support from government to Shaxi. And of course, this is an institution that is owned by a Ghanaian, and this is a Ghanaian-owned company. So there's the need to empower the company so that if not for anything at all, it will also come back to the same Ghanaian community. So from the government agency, pledged a 150 e-vehicles that are already, according to him, already in the system, of which is going to beef up the fleet of cars that is already owned by Shaxi. And again, They also promise some incentives to both our riders and our drivers. That is people who are already on the platforms, from fuel coupons to people, the first 2,000 people that are going to subscribe are going to enjoy 500 Ghana cedis monthly worth of fuel coupons. And also the riders, as we all know, are also going to get some incentives in terms of discount codes and of course very affordable rides. So if you're a driver and you are still not on Shaxi yet, this is the best time, because now it is both existing drivers and new drivers that are going to subscribe that are going to enjoy some of these beautiful goodies. Already the people that are on periodically have been receiving some goodies from the company for their loyalty and also staying true to the app. But now there is going to be an extension whereby we are inviting all other people from different places to also sign up onto the platform, and in signing up you stand a chance of getting free 500 Ghana cedis worth of fuel coupon monthly. It is going to start soon, therefore we entreat people to enroll or sign up now. And for our riders, we know, yes, and here when I talk about riders, I remember when I said riders in the office of Mr. Basintali, he was asking, riders, so the passengers, as we all call them, are the riders. So we have the riders who are the passengers and the drivers. So now, the passengers, I'm sure you guys will also be asking, na say any befa car na drivers never register on. Yes, you are also not left out, because there are also going to be discount codes, loyalty gifts, and other stuff. Of course, already the most affordable price there, we know it is Shaxi. The base fares, even recently, with the reduction of fuel and the appreciation of the cedi and everything, things have been instructed to go down. And one of the things that we at Shaxi, we hope to do to help with the people of Ghana, especially our riders, is also to reduce our base fare. And with that, that is how, or that is the situation at hand. So already, when you check the prices compared to other platforms, Shaxi has the cheapest or the most affordable or in the system. So why don't you enjoy a beautiful ride in comfort? And again, the CEO also took the opportunity to announce the luxury side of Shaxi. Yes, and this one too, we are also into that in terms of luxury vehicles and other stuff, or premium vehicles as we would call it, and other stuff. If you have some executive meetings or some executive personalities that may not be fit for the normal fleet of saloon cars, of course, we also make provisions for premium vehicles. You need some Land Cruisers, you need some good, even if you want his Rolls Royce, we can give you the Rolls Royce. You want Shatta Wale's Rolls Royce, we can give you the Rolls Royce for you to go and cruise. Yes, it all depends on your pocket and how you would want to use the car. So all these ones are very open conversations that came about. And of course, Honorable Malik Basintali also sees the opportunity to plead with Shatta Wale, not as the CEO this time, but as the artist, Shatta Wale, pleading with him to also help some people that he's going to bring on board for Shatta to feature them. And of course, Shatta also in his acceptance speech talked about how he's also done so much. He's also done so much even in his little corner, aside Shaxi helping in the transport area of Ghana's transport business. Has also talked about the Kumasi Invasion project that he did, as well as the Accra Invasion project that he also did, partnering with some of these young acts coming up and empowering them. And he even wishes to do more, especially when it comes to other regions. So it was a very beautiful meeting, and these are some of the things that you need to know, or some of the things that came out of this particular partnership. Still, Shaxi is open as a company. And the fact that the government agencies are coming on board is even the right opportunity for you to also come and partner, because at the end of the day, the credibility and being reliable and transparency is one of our hallmarks. So if you would want to join, this is the best time. Maybe you also have some different ideas that you would want to inculcate into Shaxi. Of course, we are looking at expanding even into other areas and other form of transport. And here I'm talking about Okada, the Keke, and whatever. So if you also have any idea that you think it will be feasible and you would want to enter into it, why not? Just hit us on our socials, the numbers on your screens and the numbers on our socials, or even hit us, yes, at Shaxi Ghana, both on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, among others, and we will definitely respond to you.
As Malik Basentali and the platoon commander of the 5K men to make myself a brand ambassador. Would hype it, would get people to understand the credentials. And you see, there's an aspect Shatta was telling me about, of which I don't know. I mean, other services, and this is not to run down any transport agency, but the other services that would usually even take a huge commission from you. But Shaxi is free of charge for the Ghanaian people. You just have to subscribe with something small. And once you do that, you work at a duration, and then you don't pay anything. And so I don't see why one won't take advantage of the good incentives, and two, particularly so because it is made in Ghana and owned by a Ghanaian. Not just any Ghanaian, but a powerful leader, one dog, and all of that. But.
And our email addresses are also there. You can also send us an email and also do it. So if you're a driver out there, this is the best time for you to subscribe to Shaxi, because the riders, they are very much open and would want to connect to you. So connect to them and make sure that it is time for you guys to ride into luxury, ride into cruising, ride into the most affordable ride on the market, and it is definitely Shaxi. My name is Roland Amate. If you also are very happy about this particular marriage and partnership between the Youth Employment Agency, that is the YEA, and of course Shaxi Ghana, why don't you partner with us? Or let me hear from you in the comment section. Let me know what you think and how things can be spearheaded and move forward from glory to glory to glory to glory. Amen. Just one amen will be our one. Amen. Very, very well. So make sure you subscribe and of course share your views in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye.
The matter job hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!